Hey there, Matt here. I want to introduce you to our 3000W. So 3000W means it can lift 3 ton, okay? The physical weight of this machine is just on 7 tons, so it's quite a hefty machine. Horsepower wise, it's just over horsepower, so plenty of horsepower to actually keep you moving around, especially when you're adding 3 ton into the overall physical weight. As with all our machines, quick release for your bucket, so it's super easy when you want to get your bucket on and off, okay? There is a 4-in-1 and a set of forks that comes with the package as well, which I'll explain those in other videos. When the machine arrives, generally got your GP bucket on there, good to go. As far as the machine maintenance wise, obviously tires, nice and simple. Greasing points, most of the greasing points are actually accessed from the driver's side, but you can get access to greasing points. So wherever you need to go, so like say for example, this pin, you can grease it up. Really important, right? If you keep your machine greased, if you keep it clean and you keep it serviced, it'll last a long time. That's really what it comes down to. And keep it out of the weather as well. Even though they're designed for weather, if you keep something in the shed, obviously it lasts longer when it's not being used, obviously, right? Over and above that, your lights, there's other videos I've got where you can see the machine lifting up, how high it lifts, there's diagrams, etc., etc. Coming down here, engine-wise, it might sound like I'm repeating myself, but engine-wise, basically, as far as engines go, we very, very carefully chose where we got these engines. First, it's turbocharged, right? Second, as far as the actual engines go, the company that manufactures the engines has been manufacturing those engines, engines in general, since 1951, right? So it's a long, long time, right? Over and above that as well, also, they do manufacture engines for Caterpillar. So essentially, the engine's virtually a copy of Caterpillar. Not identical by any means, right? But the company has supply chain for, there's 2,500 outlets worldwide for spare parts. So even if we didn't exist, you can still get your spare parts. So I know a lot of people worry about that, right? So the well-known brand has been around for a very long time and will continue to be around for a long time. Everything's super accessible, right? Fuel filters straight here, oil filters straight here, everything's sort of super easy. You know, you've got water in the fuel, you can see it straight away. Air compressors right there. If you've got any issues, you've got any leaks, you can access it very easily. If you're coming a little bit closer, we actually worked to design the whole machine. So you notice the space. So you literally get in there, get access to anything without bloody crawling into a tiny hole like it's a bloody Subaru or something, right? No offense if you drive a Subaru, right? No offense. Jeff, the guy on the camera, is laughing. Anyway, oil cooler, radiator, all super easy accessible. As with all the different loaders, little toolbox here. Obviously, as the machine gets bigger, it gets bigger. So if it tools, straps, chains, whatever you want to do, you might be dragging something or whatever. You might whack a tow bar on, be towing something, whatever you need to do, right? Come around this way. Obviously your tail lights, etc., etc. I'll show you this side as far as the engine goes. This side as far as the engine goes. Alternator, super easy accessible. Air compressor, super easy accessible. Starter motor, everything is super easy. Turbo, like people even, like if you look down to the nitty gritty, right? Machine's made of steel, hoses, engine, pumps. That's really all it really is. Obviously tires, etc. Okay, you know, parts like alternator, buy one of those anywhere. Go to 20 years down the track, you buy an alternator anywhere. There's that well price 20 years down the track, you'd probably be laughing your head off that you've done so much work and saved so much money as compared to other machines, etc., etc. Starter motor there, as I said. I'll just shut that because I'll fire it up in a minute. This is access to your batteries right here. So just here is your batteries. So easy to access. So if you need to change the battery in the future, it's not like digging half the engine out and spending 3 days doing it. It's literally going there and change it easy as, right? As far as your hydraulic oil, straight there. The greasing points are a lot more accessible from this side. You also got little central greasing, so it gets a central pin, which is probably the main 2 pins. You can sort of see the line going in just there. And obviously on the rams, etc. Over and above that as well, down here, obviously if you're transporting, you've got your bar, so obviously it doesn't articulate halfway through transport or whatever, okay? Wheel guards, stop mud flying up, etc. So you keep them clean, keep them maintained, you do pretty well. As far as getting inside the cabin, once again, the 3000W stands for 3 ton lifting capacity, okay? So good capacity. Over and above that as well, you've also got the, like the overall weight is 7 ton and then about 125 horsepower. So heaps of horsepower. Now remember, I'm 6'4", so jumping in here, come up closer so you can see. Do my shirt up. So I'm 6'4", you can see a nice clear view out the front there. You've got another little window here, so this is like, makes it nice and easy. So when you're operating, you get heaps of fresh air, if that's what you want. As far as the machine goes, starting it, you got your voltmeter down here, you've got your temperature, amps, etc. As far as the controls, each machine's slightly different. There's electronic over hydraulic controls, super easy. I'm not going to lift it up, there's other videos that do that. I don't know if you saw the reverse camera. The reverse camera is just here, so you can see behind you. The mirrors are good anyway. The mirrors are really good. Plus, you can see above you, little internal light here if you're out at night. And plus, sometimes you don't actually want the aircon on, you just want a bit of breeze, so that gives you some breeze. The actual aircon controls are down here. So when you're operating, if you want to turn it on and off, you can. And then your little stereo, you can plug your USB in, Bluetooth, etc., all the little bits and pieces that you need. So as far as these machines go, as far as transport goes, I'll just jump back out again. Bear in mind, I'm 6'4", so I'm fitting in this quite easily, right? It's a great value machine. Jumps up from the 2500, jumps up to the 3000. Once again, the actual lifting capacity. As far as if you want one of these machines, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Drops an email, offers@godzillaloaders.com.au. Go to godzillaloaders.com.au/step 3, okay? You can fill in the form there, or you can just give us a call. Finance-wise, if you want finance, if you've got a business or if you've got a job, as long as you've got good credit rating, Australian residents, pretty straightforward. There's a lot of different uses. The package also comes, and you'll see another video, with the 4-in-1 bucket and the forks. So, 3 tons a lot. A pallet of bricks is like 1.3, 1.4 ton. So this can pitch up pretty much 2 pallets of bricks. You're probably not going to do that at the same time physically. It won't work. But it's got a decent lifting capacity for moving things around, whether it's for your business, whether it's for your property, or some other use that you might have it, and it'll save you a ton of money on contracts. Remember, the 4-in-1 bucket, you can scrape things back, level things out. You can move dirt with the GP bucket, and obviously the 4-in-1 bucket as well. And the forks can pick up things and move it around. So really, really great, versatile machine. There's obviously also other hydraulic outlets on the front there as well, which allows you to, if you want to add something else on, like an auger or something like that, and go dig some holes. Big machine to be using augers, but can be done, definitely. Can definitely be done. So hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any questions, give us a call, drop us an email. All the details are below. Delivery-wise, doesn't matter where you are in Australia, we can get it to you. It just works out a cost on where it is. Or if you want to send your own transport, we can obviously get it loaded up on a truck for you. Obviously, these are all way too heavy. You can't tow them with cars. Obviously, that makes sense. But if you've got trucks and stuff, we can help you get them on, etc., etc. Looking forward to helping you. Contact us, details below, and we'll get you sorted in your new Godzilla loader.